So, I got set on fire. But apart from that, a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. The prince told me, go see Grout. And I had no choice. But now that's done and I am free. Next problem. I need to see Nines Rodriguez. Ah, shit. See... Well, that's no good. I saw Nines coming out of Grout's mansion and found the Primogen dead.
You look like you've seen a ghost. You went to go look into something. What? Said what? Yo, that's bullshit. I don't know who created this old one. Best not to say any shit too loud. I know what he's out doing, and it doesn't have anything to do with the camera room. But not our own concern.
Oh man, this stinks. I mean, it did not. It looked a lot like Nines. He's got a unique character model, man. He's a named NPC. Who else could it have been?
What's all the noise, kiddo? What'd you say to Skelter? Beg your pardon? I don't know. I don't know what score Nines would have to settle with the Primigen. Nah, come on, this can't be right.
Something stinks about it.
This is a total smear job. LaCroix can't meet Nines head on, so this is how he's gonna shank him.
I would believe that.
LaCroix ain't gonna make friends on the street with thieves. Underhanded shit like that catches up to you. Usually gets paid back in creative and painful ways. Stake you with your own femur, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do.
I feel like I am being used to start a war. Oh man. Okay. Down in LA. Damsel, tell me you got something against this.
Yeah? I think you better go. No one wants to talk about this right now.
Oh man. It would be nice if my command didn't, you know, absolutely force me to tell the prince this stuff. That would be nice. Maybe it doesn't, maybe I can get away without it, but probably not, because this seems like an integral part of the plot of the role-playing game. Alright, reporting into LaCroix. And if this is one of his schemes, I definitely do not want anything further to do with the guy. Actually, I will just ask for advice from M. Strauss. Might as well. I don't know if he'll even care, but...
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance? Of course. What is it you would like to know?
Something else?
Of course. What is it you would like to know?
Okay, he doesn't care about Nines Rodriguez. Although, what's this about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No more than yourself. But I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that his enemies may one day exploit.
Really?
I do not know. Although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air. Something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps the arrival of the sarcophagus is the harbinger of something more dreadful.
That does sound
I
bad.
will say no more.
Well, thank you for the reassurance, Regent Strauss. Your leadership is a comfort to us all. That guy's not all that. I mean, he gave me a cool blood buff item, but I've gone off on him a little. Unless I can get a cool coat like he has, what's the point? Okay. Nines Rodriguez. Dr. Grout. I don't know, how serious is the killing of an elder in vampire society? Is this like a thing you actually can't do? Because other people have given me the impression they're sort of murdering each other all the time. Ah, it's junk.
Evening there. Something burning?
Yeah,
Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
yeah, I got set on fire
Sure, I'll open her up for you.
by Chunk.
Jeez, I could go for one of them double space burgers. Cheese, bacon.
So, at least I'm free now of being dominated.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
First,
Grout's dead. What? Bach! Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
yeah, he called you an archfiend.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge.
Oh my god.
Who else would have killed Grout?
You still have the freezing of a douchebag.
Let you finish. With whom do you presume you're speaking? Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
It looked just like Nines Rodriguez, but the consequences are up to you.
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. This also is very important, so I need to call upon your skill once more. The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.
Wait, what?
Let me finish. The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
Yeah, I mean, I basically agree with you on that, but, like...
I have methodically calculated a solution to each dilemma thrust upon our community, and I don't have the time to paint your tiny mind its place in the big picture for each and every instance.
Oh,
So
for
either
fuck's
serve
sake.
your function, or get out of my sight.
Alright, I'll get out. Bye.
Show her out.
Man, that didn't go well. Alright. It's time to work out what to do next. Time to go see the Anarchs again, I think. There's got to be some way to deal with this situation, which doesn't involve a war. And I've kind of said my goodbyes to LaCroix, I think. So the sarcophagus thing, I mean, look, it probably doesn't contain an ancient murder god. And if it does, there's nothing we can do about it. It's nowhere near as important as this war setup. Well, shit, Skelter, I think I've made mistakes.
Measly fuck, you got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lip.
Hey.
Said he killed a goddamn primitive.
All I said is what I saw.
I'm willing to patsy in all this. But I'll be watching you, kid.
Yeah.
Don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved.
Fair enough. But where does that leave me? Jack's side-eye thing that he does is cool.
Listen, kid, you did what you had to do. Just a messenger, right? Don't worry about Skelter. He's like all these big barking pups nowadays. They don't bite unless they get cornered.
Yeah. But who was it if it wasn't Nines?
It's a ruse by LaCroix so you can call the blood on them now. Standard smear job, textbook candy bullshit.
Man. If he saves my life twice, and I get him killed once, does that mean he's 3 up on me?
You're just eager to please, ain't you? I can give a goddamn kid, but I'm sure the boys here would appreciate if you kept the business as usual. You hear me?
I can do that? Business as usual. What do you mean by that? Well, I'll see if Damsel has an opinion.
So,
Oh man. But would they accept me? Let's find out.
I don't know. You seem pretty tight with Nancy Pants up there.
I am totally not tight with Nancy Pants.
So, you really want to help us out? Stay close to the core. Switch fast, play ball. Keep an eye on for us. You hear anything spicy, you come talk to me. Don't advertise. For anyone in that tower now, you're still a worthless, fruit-looking candy do-bro.
Ah, that's what he meant by business as usual. Hell yes, I'm gonna be a double agent.
Cool. With someone on the inside, we should be able to eject his candy ass a whole lot sooner. Keep us conscious, Candy.
Yeah. Okay, this I can do. Yes. Okay, I will make this up to you guys and your cool bar song. Agreeing with LaCroix is one thing, but lying to him, that I can do. Oh shit though, does this mean I've got to apologize? That's gonna be its own thing. Okay, I can do this. Just, all I have to do is pretend for like 300 seconds or so that he's not the most irritating man in the city. Yeah, I can do this, okay. Alright, good evening. Please let me up. I'm going to be polite about this.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Cover me, Tubbs!
What?
Must have dozed off there a minute.
Okay, how to be convincing about this? I can pretend to not be cool if it's in the service of getting him owned. I never did look at the sheriff through Auspex, did I? No, I can't. Fair enough.
Those who scorn me are not often given a second chance to return to my favor. Make your case quickly.
My sincerest apologies.
Your youth and ignorance are hardly an excuse for your impudence. But I still have use of you. See that it never happens again. The only use for 2 olive branches is kindling. Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
That's true, and not just mortals. Hang on. There appears to be no dialogue option here which allows me to get the keys. Well, it looks like I'm going to be launching straight into this. Let me just play up the whole, I've suddenly changed my mind and want to ask you all sorts of questions about privileged information thing.
One or two, but that's all.
Bark.
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
Did you say grandfather?
Witch hunters, an anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
Well, I suppose it might save them from having their blood drunk.
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
I see. Well, as a loyal servant of the Camarilla, I mean, I've actually got no objections to the Camarilla. But this guy, fuck this guy. Anyway, as his loyal servant, I'm prepared to go to the museum right now.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Good evening. Okay. Time for a recording break.